Day the 18th, 19th, I don't even know what day it is. You know, I was having a good conversation with one of my buddies the other day, and he asked a question that is a common question that I get asked all the time. How do you get all your customers? Why does your phone ring all the time? How do you get all the phone customers? And I tell them, I use social media as a way to get people to understand what I do and who I am. And that's what we're going to talk about right now. I had to change my mindset to do this. Let's get into it. Hey guys, what's up? It's Ricardo, junkguysdfw.net. I'm owner of a junk removal service locally owned here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. In the background, I also own 2 haunted houses, one in Dallas and one in Fort Worth. And today I want to talk about how changing your mindset using social media can make a huge difference in your business. And it's just you having to mentally change your mindset in wanting to do the smallest things even. I mean, the smallest things that will make the biggest difference in your business. So I had my friend, and he said, hey, I want to start a small business too. And I told him, I said, okay, what do you want to do? And he starts explaining to me that he wants to start doing a pressure washer business. And I said, okay, why don't you, start doing videos and talk about what you want to do and explain yourself to people. He goes, well, I don't really want to watch. I don't want to watch. I have a Facebook and an Instagram, but I don't really use it. It's personal. And I was just thinking, huh? I said, how are you going to market your business? I mean, think about this, guys. That a Facebook page, an Instagram page, and a TikTok page. Those are free websites for you. Think about it as a website. As a matter of fact, when you go to, you're hanging out with your friends and they say, hey, how do I find you? You don't say, hey, find me on my website. It's www.junkguysdfw.com. No, you tell them, hey, here's my Insta, here's my Facebook, here's my TikTok channel. You tell them that. You relate it over to one of those things. You tell them, find me on social media. That's where you'll see all of who I am. And that's the same thing that you need to do with your business. You need to push your business in a way that people can look at it and find something interesting. You just don't want to tell people that you have a website. You want to bring them in to your social media so they can see the videos you have if you posted any video. But changing your mindset every day to do this is just a challenge in itself, especially in the junk removal world. Especially, people don't understand how essentially important it is to post on social media. I explained this yesterday and I'll explain it today. I have one of my biggest accounts business off of social media. Okay, that's what you're supposed to say. It's a one-of-a-kind business. And this lady promotes herself only on social media. I asked her what her website is, and she said, I don't have one. We're working on it right now. And I'm like, what? I was blown away by it. And I was thinking, okay, you don't have a website, but you have social media? And she's like, yeah. I said, well, how do you get most of your business? I said, my website and then social media. She goes, yeah, we got to do that transition. But right now, TikTok and Instagram are killing for us. I'm going to tell you what happened. I've stayed grinded to TikTok for the last couple of years. And my Instagram's not a big thing for me, but I use Instagram. And I've been posting all my videos, all my content on both these platforms for a while now. Especially YouTube. So if I do a video, I post it on all 3 platforms. I don't copy and paste and forward it. No, I grab it and I throw it on all the other platforms. That's how I do it. My following, I think I got like 25,000 subscribers on TikTok. She reached out to me and she said, hey, I do this for a living, and both of our businesses help each other out. Why don't you come help me out? I'll pay you for it, and we can both share our social media content. We can, kind of piggyback off it. And I was like, heck yeah, let's go. Because of my following was so big, well, not big, but it was just bigger than hers, she decided to hire me. But not hire my service, hire my marketing. And then my service. Because eventually I was going to do some videos anyway, right? I was going to do videos of my content on her property, and she was going to be in my videos. So I'm going to tell you something. Regardless of where you put your videos or your marketing or your content, you have to change your mindset in wanting to do this, guys. And if you're not wanting to do this, it's going to be a lot more difficult. Just imagine building a website, but imagine having 3 more websites. Because that's what Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok is. It's like having an additional 3 more websites to help you promote your business. And you're not doing it. As a matter of fact, you don't even want to update your TikTok or your Facebook. You've got set in your own ways that that's not what you want to do. And just explaining that to my audience is even more difficult. It's even more difficult. Changing your mindset in this business to do different things can go a long ways. A long ways. But if that's not something you want to do, then maybe just get your website and stick on that and see how that works out for you. See how that works out. Anyway, guys, I wanted to do a short video about changing your mindset about social media and how to market your business the appropriate way and the right way. Sooner or later, you got to change it, man. And if these videos don't motivate you, I don't know what is going to. I'll talk to you all later, guys. Have a great one. Bye-bye.